Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator, and in this video, we're going to talk about the Germans, and they love Telsa so much so that they've been protesting Telsa's planned expansion near Berlin since March. This is March 1st, 2024. So first, they went out and they put up tree houses and camped on the land that Telsa's gonna be using, between 80 and 100 of them. And they called themselves Stop Telsa. And so they were out doing that. And then right here, their plant, their Berlin plant, was shut down after an arson attack on the electricity pylon. And this is March 6th, so the activists in the trees March 1st, and then somebody went out and far left activist claims it was behind the arson attack on a high voltage electric pylon Tuesday that cut off power to supply Telsa's factory in Germany. The group calls themselves the Volcano Group, and they said that they believe, the news believes that the letter is authentic. And the group, the Volcano Group, they wrote that it had sabotaged Telsa because the plant near the German capital Berlin consumes earth, resources, people, labor, and spits out 6,000 SUVs, killer cars, and monster trucks per week. They said the factory contaminates the groundwater and consumes huge amounts of already scarce drinking water, resources for its products. So the community has been opposed to this. So the factory, after that electric shutdown, sent home its workers, and it was closed down for a week. So somewhere in these articles, it says that. But Elon, he wrote, he commented on the letter, and he said, "These are either the dumbest eco-terrorists on earth, or they're puppets of those who don't have good environmental goals." Okay. He said, I guess this is him continuing, "Stopping production of electric vehicles rather than fossil fuel vehicles is extreme dumb." Okay, well, you know what? Thinking that electric vehicles are good is extreme dumb when Elon's not doing anything for the environment. Okay, he just gets all the hype. This is, if you've been around here before, what the world needs. And if we need any revolution in cars, it's hemp. Hemp can power the cars, hemp can build the cars, hemp can build the tires, hemp can build the parts for the cars, hemp can do everything. And it isn't all of the, bad that all of these electric vehicles are, or the danger. Let's not forget the danger of these cars. And Elon's cars locking you in. Who was that lady recently? Maybe down in Arizona or something. She got locked in while it was doing an upgrade. She was in over 100-degree heat, and she thought she was going to die, like in her Telsa, being locked in. It's Elon doesn't really know what good environmental goals are. So I wish the environmental educator could get a voice and let him, but the plan was shut down for about a week, and then I guess it, right here, the AP covered it. Power restored after a week of a suspected arson attack, and this was March 12th. So March 1st, the 10th, the 6th, the attack, 12th, it was restored. Here's a May 10th article that protesters were at it again, and they tried to storm the factory. And as many as 800 activists gathered outside Telsa's factory near Berlin Friday to protest its expansion plans, some of them clashed with police as they attempted to break into the plant. So, so this is part of the Disrupt Telsa Action Days. So, a Disrupt is a coalition of self-declared anti-capitalist groups that organized the protest, the statement said on its website. So, yeah, they they were out protesting again. They said they saw a lot of injured people. And because they said it was a good day for activists, but we saw a lot of police violence. There was injured people. I have seen things today which I haven't seen for many years. And Elon replied to this, saying that protesters did not manage to break through the fence line. There are still 2 intact fence lines all around the factory. So, Disrupt argues that Musk's plans to move to more than double the production capacity of Telsa's only factory in Europe would damage the local environment. The group says the expansion would require clearing swaths of the surrounding forest and would further strain local water supply. And has, protests for days planned. Well, the thing about this too is this March 6th article, a little ways down here, it says that in February, local residents voted against a motion to clear enough forest for Telsa to expand the site, leaving it to local authorities to decide how to proceed. And this May 10th NBC article expands on that a little bit. It says, the locals voted against authorizing the expansion in February. However, the vote was non-binding, and Telsa and local officials still intend to push ahead. So they said, I'm not exactly sure about this vote, but it sounds like, okay, you guys, let us know what you think, and it's all just ceremonial, surprise there, okay, that, the local officials, meaning public servants, who are supposed to do the will of the people, okay, but, they don't care, they don't have to, and so right here's May 17th, 2024, surprise, surprise. The council approved a revised plan by Telsa to expand its plant near Berlin. So Telsa is going to be expanding over there to do environmental good. I only wish I could get to Elon to let him know what environmental good is, and this just kind of recaps things here of what's been going on, but it just says that a local council in Germany approved a plan by Telsa to expand the grounds of its first plant in Europe, a proposal which has drawn persistent protests this year. So the councilors, they voted 11-6 Thursday evening with 2 absentee in favor of the plan. So they didn't have to show up because they knew they had 11-6. They were going to win. The proposal was scaled down to involve the felling of trees, to involve felling of fewer trees than originally intended. So Telsa gave a little bit of a concession there. But yeah, again, right here, a non-binding vote in mid-February where the residents rejected the proposal, which was going to have meant clearing more than 100 hectares and 240 acres of trees. So it's, but it's more than that. It's concerns about water and deforestation, and then the whole community, so anyways, Elon thinks he's doing good out there. The people, not in my backyard, and, Telsa isn't the godsend that Anybody claims that it is, if only real solutions would be allowed. I don't think people would be protesting a hemp plant that's doing good. But speaking of, what, public servants not listening to the people and that they want solutions, everybody in power keeps the solutions from the world. So we're talking about ridiculous things like electric cars, and Elon, who's allegedly intelligent, actually thinks he's doing good. Stay tuned, people.